Wells Fargo Center, Friday, October 11th. Verizon customers get exclusive access to the pre-sale. Available now through Wednesday at 5 p.m. at LiveNation.com. The brand new album, Everything I Thought It Was, is available everywhere now. For more info, JustinTimberlake.com.
The excellence of driving a Buick is matched by the excellence of the dealership experience when you own a Buick. Buick. Exceptional by design.
Sign and Drive is here. Current eligible Buick or GMC lessees get this ultra-low mileage lease on this 2024 Encore GX Preferred for around $327 per month with zero due at signing.
Help Check is sponsored by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com.
An urgent warning tonight about a threat preying upon teenagers. It's called sextortion. The FBI says it has led victims to self-harm and even commit suicide. Investigating reporter Trevor Dudley got a first-hand look at how the Pennsylvania Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force is working to combat the problem.
Sextortion is a crime where an offender coerces a minor to create sexually explicit images or videos of themselves, then threatens to release them to friends and family unless the victim produces more images for sexual gratification or pays money for financial gain. The FBI says a global financial sextortion crisis is underway, and criminal networks are largely targeting teen boys.
We've seen kids as young as 4 or 5 years old who are sharing images.
Delaware County District Attorney Jack Stolsteimer's office oversees the Pennsylvania Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force, or ICAT. In Delaware County alone, there were 48 reports of financial sextortion in 2023. This year is on pace to nearly double that. The FBI received 13,000 reports of financial sextortion over a year-and-a-half period, ending in March of last year.
And we've seen children all over Pennsylvania, all over the United States, who are having to steal from their parents and everybody they know to try to stop this from happening to them.
What do you think out of every 10 victims, how many actually pay?
Too many.
Detective Sergeant Ken Bellis calls financial sextortion a volume-based business, with criminal networks targeting potential victims online from their computers in countries which don't cooperate with U.S. law enforcement.
They'll take the image, they can take the image, they can get other images that are on the boys' social media, like their family pictures, and they put together a collage. And then they threaten to blast it out to all their contacts on their Instagram or their Snapchat.
Literally, he begged them not to ruin his life.
Pauline Stewart's son, 17-year-old Ryan Last, was a victim in 2022. And criminals
Cinderella.
him on Google Hangouts.
They eventually sent him
Cinderella.
a picture, and they asked for one in return.
Cinderella.
And within 30 seconds of him sending one, they
Cinderella.
$5,000 from him.
Ryan sent $150.
Cinderella.
That was all he could afford. They demanded more.
But it
Cinderella.
started about 6 p.m. and by 2 a.m.
Cinderella.
Ryan's suicide is one of
Cinderella.
a dozen nationwide due to financial sextortion, according to the FBI.
Cinderella.
Jonathan Cassie of Southern California served 18 months behind bars after he pleaded guilty.
Cinderella.
To extortion. Cassie was what's called a money mule who accepted payment
Cinderella.
from co-conspirators in West Africa, since Ryan was unable to wire money.
Cinderella.
Stewart, who lives in San Jose, says Ryan was a well-adjusted teen.
Most of these kids, we're popular kids. We're involved in sports or any other clubs, so they felt they had a lot to lose.
This is how we get all the cyber tips international stuff.
Sergeant Bellis' message to parents and victims caught up in financial sextortion: report the crime.
Do not pay the money because they won't go away. If you pay them, they know they got you, they're going to keep hounding you.
Earlier this month, President Biden signed the REPORT Act, which requires internet and social media companies to report a wider range of crimes like grooming and enticement. I'm Action News investigative reporter Chad Fridelli, Channel 6 News.
I'll take an 11 tonight. A warning if you suddenly have an increase in nightmares. New research shows it could be an early sign of some autoimmune diseases. Researchers at the University of Cambridge and King's College London found that 3 in 5 of the patients who had lupus reported having disrupted dream sleep, with a third of them saying it started over a year before the onset of the disease. Lupus is a disease that causes the immune system to attack tissues and organs. Researchers said patients often describe their dreams as vivid and distressing, commonly involving being attacked, trapped, crushed, or falling. Well, after a 12-year run, Pizza Brain in Fishtown is set to close. The owners are looking for a new location. In a social media post, the owners say unrepaired water damage in the building has impacted operations. Besides the food, the pizzeria is known for being one of the world's largest pizza museums. It's decorated with an extensive collection of antiques and collectibles on pizza culture. There's no firm closing date, but it will be around the end of May and the beginning of June. Well, Philly star Bryce Harper offered an unforgettable assist that helped deliver an unforgettable win for two Camden County high schoolers. He took on a starring role in their prom proposal. Upperhill Nashville Memorial High School senior James Portella asked his date to prom last night. The two showed up on Juliet and Jamie's doorstep, and she was absolutely stunned. All the words in the area, Portella said he initially offered a recorded video, and told the team he'd go with the right then to deal with house.
Quite a bit cooler, 71. The Lehigh Valley, 87 degrees. And during the evening hours, there could be an isolated thunder shower in the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos tomorrow night. As the system gets closer to us, again, it's going to feel like near 90 degrees. And then Thursday, this cold front rolls through, and that will bring us the possibility of some scattered thunderstorms. It looks like we could get a few rounds of storms. Pitch tracker showing late morning, early afternoon, we get one batch rolling through, and then we could have another batch rolling through in the evening. So please stay weather aware. They could come with some gusty winds and even hail. The exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast It's very warm tomorrow with a high of 88 degrees. Thursday, warm and humid, 86, and scattered thunderstorms with a cold front. And then Friday, a nice start to the holiday weekend. Still warm, clouds giving way to sunshine, 85. Now Saturday, it's not a washout, but more clouds roll in with a few afternoon thunderstorms possible. The high 79. Sunday looks good, partly sunny, 84. And Memorial Day, probably the most active of all the holiday weekend days. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms, 78, and then we dry up on Tuesday, 80 degrees. So not a washout of a holiday weekend, but not completely dry.
Yeah, it looks like I'm happy I'm working Monday, that's for sure.
Yeah, I am too.
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah.
A trip to the beach this summer can be completely hassle-free. The company Beach Caddy is expanding into 3 more beach towns and offering more services. It will now be available in Longport, Margate, and Ventnor. The Caddy will not only get your belongings to the beach, they'll also set it up, then return at the end of the day to pack up and take your beach gear back to your house or hotel. Pretty sweet. Jimmy Kimmel Live is coming up at 11:35 right after Action News. And here's Jimmy with a preview of tonight's show.
Thank you, Rick. Hello, Philadelphia. Just sit back and let's do our thing. You brought your kids to the premiere.
Yeah, I wanted them to see me work.
Did you tell them, if this movie doesn't work out, this is the last vacation Daddy's taking you on?
And we're back with Rachel, a specialist in all things Wawa dinner. Let's roll Rachel's Split.
This is a Wawa pizza, and it tastes great.
Starting every day at 4 p.m.
And check out this